which is really called Movie Talk.
And the world of entertainment.
I'm here with Des, Betty, and my boy Jeff. How y'all doing?
What's up?
Jeff.
I'm waiting for Betty to do one of these old 80 moves.
Ladies move.
Yo, word.
So, okay, we were just talking about the Black Superman. I'm kind of, tired of this. Warner Brothers don't know what to do with themselves. Because they talking about Batman is teaming up with Wonder Woman now. And I was like, what? So what? What's going on with that? What do you mean? But they're doing the Robert Pattinson version. Oh my gosh. Then they said...
I was ask that. Which Batman? Ben Affleck or... Okay.
But see, AT&T wants Ben Affleck to stay as Batman. They said that. But they...
I like this Batman, but we got the Robert Pattinson. Unless they're going to do... I don't know what they plan on doing.
I love him as Batman. We all know that. He's like the second best Michael Keaton right now. Because Bale, I couldn't... I
just looked at Betty and I was just like, you see Betty like...
I can't take, marble mouth. But other than that, we were talking...
I like Val Kilmer. I can do it out the nipples on the bat suit. No. He wasn't George Clooney. I didn't say George Clooney.
George Clooney, damn near.
I forgot about it. You forgot about George Clooney. Clooney said they killed Batman. He did for the
George Clooney damn near killed the whole franchise. They took it back to, stuff that even Adam West wouldn't even do when he put up the Bat credit card.
I still can't get the porno of Adam West. How about those chandeliers? Oh no, not now!
Ladies and gents, a special guest appearance, Eugene Escobosa.
Can you please? Ladies and gentlemen, special guest. I said guest Eugene.
My name is Jeff.
Yo, he got that clip on there. Listen, please, nipple nips. All right, that's enough of that. I can't take this no more.
Oh, dang.
Let me call you back, all right? All right, later.
In the middle of the show, go back.
He said, my name is Jeff. Be prepared when you see this video, okay?
Are you going to debut it tonight on the show or later?
I don't know if I should do it on this show right now.
We should watch it now together.
I don't think so.
It's not ready.
No, because you know what it is about this show? It's not my internet. It's just how it's on this. I don't think it can take too much what's going on with the video and us. That's why we like, and I hate that. Like the last time. I have been watching crazy movies lately. And the one that came out today, the 14th, Friday the 14th, is, what is it? Love, Death, and Robots.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hold my hand.
You feel something, don't you?
Wow. It's like a kind of door opens up out there. I figure it leads to some other world, trapped inside our own.
this up? Why? I've been alive 218 years. I've seen too much.
It's just what I wanted.
Oh my God.
You said what?
Love, Death, and Robots.
I thought you said Love, Jeff, and the Robots. I'm like,
If I would have said it, I said Love, Death, and Robots.
I was about to be like dance and start with the tap dance like hold on. I need to find this out. What the hell is this? See?
Oh man. And that show, it got an award for the first season.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely going to get a second award again for the second season. That's how good it is. It had Michael B. Jordan in it, and that's all I'm going to say. He had a part in it. And I was like, and the way they did the computer graphics to him, I was like, is this real or is this not real? That's how good it was.
Like
I was like,
animation on top of the live action?
well, no. It was, well,
Dead. She's like, what? I'm not
that's how good
Oh, wow.
it
It
was.
sounds like a video game.
Yes, it does. That's how good the graphics. I thought it was real. Because I'm looking at it, I had a tablet at the job and I'm watching it. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, this looks really real. Like they really made it to the, like, they put money into this. They did a great job. All I gotta say is, on a burn rate.
Burn rating?
On a Burns rate from 1 through 10, I'm definitely giving this a 10. Because that's how good the show is. It's really good.
So it's not just good
Talk
graphics.
about it so bad. I didn't hear you, Des. What you said?
It's not just good graphics, but a good story.
They have great stories.
Like it's not just all special effects.
I think one of them you might not like it. Neither will you, Betty, if you do watch it. It has something. I'm spoil it. It has something containing children, and I was like, wow, this is a little messed up. Even the ending, I was like,
I want stuff happen to kids. Just I don't want to see nothing happen to dogs and cats and animals.
okay.
wow.
I just heard my girl say that, but I'm sorry, it's true.
Damn the kids, but the dogs and cats.
There you go.
Let's take it from the top.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Discovery, and was it Discovery Channel or what? Anyway, and the reason why I brought it because I like the documentaries, and I was watching the Amityville Horror, which was the Amityville story.
The general public just grabbed onto it. That story, the book, the movie,
It's the greatest American haunted house story ever told.
we're still talking about it 40 years later.
6 members of one family have been found shot to death in Amityville, Long Island.
I had no control over it. I had to be possessed by the devil.
Ronald DeFeo said that there were ghosts in the house. He said that there were devils on his back and that something was wrong with the house.
This was not the Amityville horror case at that time. That was the beginning of a supernatural adventure.
When traumatic events happen, sometimes that energy gets trapped. Could be the rocks that make up the foundation. Could be parts of the wall.
I fell in love with the house. My description of the house was, I thought it was charming.
That is so frightening to me that you would be enamored in a place that scary.
I think that what happened there to the Lutzes, it wanted them just like it got the DeFeos.
The feelings were very, very oppressing. All of these spirits, they were there almost mocking you. It was horrible.
Devils do exist. Demons do exist.
I remember saying, I hope this is as close to hell as I'll ever get.
And you know about the story about
the DeFeo family or whatever.
Yeah. So they were saying how a lot of things in the court did not make no sense. And I was like, really? I was like, praise God.
Right?
Because this makes, you know, I've been saying this a long time when I got to understood it.
I'm still
How did these people did not hear these gunshots while they were sleeping?
Well, that's a good question.
No, you don't understand. They all got shot and nobody didn't hear it. And even they said in the case, stupid. They said the neighbors didn't hear all 9 shots. And I was like, that's pretty interesting. I was like, yeah, that's very true. And that gun that he had, that's a loud ass rifle.
Right? He didn't have a silencer, that's for sure. I did not want to go to sleep with the Amityville Horror on my mind. I did not.
You know what? I kind of did because I watched it and I fell asleep watching it. That music freaks me out. I was like, all right, don't hear no more. You know, it's another song that scared me when I was a kid. Doom, 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 Damien. That the Omen song. Oh my gosh! Every time I hear that, I got chills on my legs right now. The hairs are standing up just thinking about it right now. Oh man!
That's me with the Amityville Horror. My mother took me to see that when I was 8, and she had no business taking me.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I know you was traumatized behind that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It shows.
I was traumatized by Trilogy of Terror. That freaking voodoo doll. That voodoo doll, man. The bright ass teeth and that big ass head. I was like, I couldn't even, when I was a kid, I couldn't even go to the bathroom because I always thought it was underneath. And if I go to the bathroom, I run to the bathroom. I felt like that kid in, what's that movie? When he saw things with Bruce Willis. He said, I need that.
Oh, it's
You see spirits taking a dump. I'll be through in a minute.
You go to the bathroom, you see the apparition, he's like,
You know, like the old cartoon.
Oh, okay. You're in the toilet bowl, you're like, Ma! Ma! Oh, I was scared of a lot of things when they took me to certain movies. Like, Jaws. Messed me up. They took me to the beach. He said, "What's the matter with him?" So George, oh God, get in the water. I was kicking and screaming. My uncle was dragging me into the water. I think I dug a 6 feet under the sand to get me all with it in.
I still remember after seeing that movie, and my father like, "Come on, son, we going out to Montauk Point, go fishing." Oh, you going? I'll take the ass whooping. No, I'm not going. I'll take the ass whooping. I'm not gonna go. Nah.
As soon as you see a fin, I hear the theme music.
How could there have been only one?
You out there fishing on.
And Burn, you posted something with all these upcoming movies and everything. One of those was that shark movie.
I want to see it too.
You guys go back there. Keep your eyes open, you might see a whale.
Or a shark.
One day I was out on my own. One grabbed me from behind. Luckily, it was more of a love bite than a real chomp. Welcome to Hell's Reef.
We made it.
Hey! Shark attack.
It's got to be out there somewhere.
You've got no idea where to look. The chance of finding anything is almost zero.
Yeah, we have to try. She could still be alive.
We're sinking fast.
We're in the current. By morning, we'll be 75 k's from here.
Get a Mayday out?
Not sure.
What about the rescue boat?
The current is running east. We use it to get to the coast. You're kidding me. You got a better idea?
So do you think it's gone?
It's still out there. And it's close.
Everyone get out of the water!
That looks so good.
It's better than the one with Jason Statham that was in it.
Huh?
It's better than that movie that Jason Statham was in, that shark movie. I forgot the name of it.
Oh.
Magdalene.
Meg or something? The Meg?
The Meg.
Or something?
The Meg, yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Meg.
watched it, and believe it or not, they're gonna make a part 2 of this
Family
movie.
Guy. The Meg. Like, is that the girl from Family Guy? Like,
No, the sister.
Meg, you look so different.
How is prison?
First question. Who's the biggest, toughest guy in this house?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I believe I hold the distinction of...
They're actually gonna make a part 2 of this movie.
Wow.
what, the Meg?
The Meg.
Hey, who asked for this?
My son liked it.
London. But see, you gotta show Mr. West the real Jaws, not the obese one right now. I mean, the other Jaws in the other movies does become obese.
Too many chicks like, ugh, I'm gonna bite people. You got any not toes? Like, no. What kind of obese Jaws?
Come on, the shark was like freaking. It was huge. That's why I said obese.
And everything else.
He had a small fin at the end. His body is big and he has a small fin and it's going like this.
I'm gonna bite you. Y'all slow down. Oh, you're moving too fast.
Oh, I don't know if it's true or not, and it better not be. I'm gonna be pissed off. See, this is where Warner is severely messed it up. I heard rumors that it might be another King Kong versus Godzilla Part 2.
How do Niggas, stop milking the same ideas and find some original writing. Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah.
I never really enjoyed the Messiah. In fact, I think it's fucking boring. But your voice makes even a hack like him seem like a genius. Hallelujah!
In your realm. You could, when I thought about it, I remember when I was working at some job and where the School of Visual Arts library was in the building. I would go up to the library and go borrow books. And I remember reading about Why the Last Man. They had the whole volume. I read that whole thing. I said, this would be a dope HBO show or something like that. Like, it's, you know, Why the Last Man is about this one dude who just survived the whole apocalypse. He's the only man left, and his name is Yorick.
I don't know why.
Isn't there a TV show on that?
I think
I
so.
was about to say that. Okay. When he said The Last Man, I had a thought of Twilight Zone.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
And that's classic. But this movie was so intriguing just reading it because he's the only man left, and now there's another tribe of women warriors who fashion themselves after Diana from, you know, the Wonder Woman, and they all cut off their left breast. So when they shoot their arrows, it doesn't get in the way.
It was serious.
So like all these warrior women, they all, you know, just won, and I was like, oh,
so
wow,
yeah. Damn it.
You know, you gotta picturing it now.
Yeah, that cause he's picturing in his head now. Yeah.
Come on, get it down. Oh. All right, I'm ready.
And they all did it so they could, when they hit the bow and arrow, nothing's in the way or something like that. I think that's what the whole premise of the thing is. But I'm like, okay, but you know, this wasn't your regular stuff. This was like, I think it was the Vertigo line. So the more adult comics.
Have y'all did any archery? Is that true that you're is in the way?
I've never done archery. I
hope you're not asking me, and I don't have breasts.
I said lady. Yes, unless you want to be a lady. I don't know if you do. If it's okay, I'll still be your bro.
I game with ladies, but no, not.
This is my number. I like girls.
I would say no. I'm looking at pictures of people like doing the bow and arrow, and they're holding it up high. They're not like
right. It's not leaning
yeah,
against
you know, I used to do archery when I was a kid, so I remember extending it up like this to your face. If you watch Hawkeye, remember when he's teaching his daughter and he put it up to like where her face is?
Okay, hold on. Don't shoot. You see where you're going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's worry about how you get there.
It wasn't no lower than that, so I don't get that. Unless they doing a quick verse of it, like towards the chest, you know.
This was the story. They, you know,
that's pretty interesting, though.
There was still regular women there that was, you know, just across the, you know, the whole thing, but it was like some kind of mass disease that affected only the men. Like all the men died except for very few, but you don't see the men until well into the story, and you just see, you know, my man, and he's like, you know, 130 pounds, you know, straight, you know, like skinny kid, 17-year-old body. and like all these women, were like, get him! Oh God!
Poor guy.
I can imagine, and you know, in the comic book, it was a little graphic, but you see, like when some of these men died, they were dying during the act. So, you know, some women were messed up like this. I killed him with the. You know, no, you didn't. It was.
But the Americans died with a smile. No.
Yeah, and coming and going at the same time.
Hi. I was watching The Crow the other day.
Again?
Yeah, I watched it again.
She said, again? You said like pork chops again for dinner? Again? Come on, Mom. That's something else.
I was thinking, when I watched the movie, I was thinking about all that stuff that was going on behind the scenes. So it wasn't just about Brandon. It was other things that was happening too. And I was like, damn. You ever watched, do you guys, you probably didn't. I was watching Shudder. Shudder is a horror channel.
Okay.
And
I can't do horror movies anymore.
Well, they was talking about documentaries behind the scenes, and some of them was like really interesting.
We hear a lot about cursed films around horror productions. Crazy things that happen on the set of The Exorcist, or The Omen, or Poltergeist.
When you're working intensively on a project and something really anomalous occurs, it's tempting to say this project feels cursed.
There was all of this information about the movie being cursed.
And then you enter the internet into that and forget about it.
There are rumors that they used real skeletons from India and it led to a curse.
If you need skeletons to come out of a muddy pool, what do? Well, get some real ones, I guess.
Our brains are designed to believe all sorts of things, whether they're poltergeists,
There was a moment during production when their sets caught fire.
aliens, and conspiracies.
Gregory Peck was supposed to be on a flight that he canceled. The plane crashed and killed everyone on board.
Angels and demons.
The Antichrist would do everything not to have this picture made. For me, that was in one ear and out the other.
It was the last night of shooting. It was the final scene with the rescue of the two children.
Things are getting too close to the helicopter. And I turned around and I said, run.
They do the shot, and then he drops down, and he didn't get up.
I think it's easier for people to try to come up with some kind of conspiracy theory that helps justify why this person is suddenly gone.
There has to be a reason for something terrible happening. That's the crux of all this cursed thinking.
I think we bring on our own curses upon us. Otherwise, you have to believe that there are really demonic forces out there.
Poltergeist. Oh my gosh. We already knew. What's her name? Heather? Heather, that's her real name? Yeah. We already knew she didn't die from the show, but there were certain incidents that was happening from the first to the third movie. And it's like something was always happening. And it wasn't on purpose, you know, it's just things just happening. And I was just like, damn.
Like the big sister, she got murdered, right? By her boyfriend or something?
Yeah, oh, that was sad. That was really sad. Like, what caused him to do that, you know? And I was wondering, what happened to the sister? Then he found out that she actually got killed. And then it was other incidents like
you attract that kind of energy towards you. So like I remember
that was the same way what happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger when he did that first horror movie. Well, it wasn't like slash horror, you know, like devil movie. He said, "I don't know what happened. I started doing this movie and I caught a heart attack."
It's funny because I remember there was a documentary about The Exorcist with Linda Blair, and she was like, you know, with that part where she was, you know, when she's flipping, you know, back to the ruin ever since that.
Yeah, I heard about that. But she kept on doing the movies.
Oh, she's flipping, convulsing all over the bed. He said her back has been messed up ever since. And I think about it, she was a little girl when that happened.
She was 15 or 16.
Oh.
I think at the time.
I'm just sitting there saying, like, yeah, like I said, the worst horror film for me, Scared Straight.
I'm here for murder, kidnapping, robbery, armed robbery, conspiracy. When we got sexual desires, who do you think we get? And don't tell me each other.
See, because I don't like nothing in the first place, and I don't like you.
You got your best shot, man. One punch. Punch me in my face. Then it's my turn. Now punch.
Man, get that fucking camera out my face. I told you to cut it off.
You watch it at 10 years old.
Oh,
yeah, that was kind of scary. Like watching it when I was young, I was like, I don't never want to go to jail.
To seeing some dude with one eye say, you know, I lost this eye. You know, like.
No, I think one of them Scared Straight when the guy came to the kid and he had this big behind rat. He said, "You see this? This is what's next to me." And he put it all into the boy's face. He said, "You try to go to jail, and this was gonna be next to your face." I would have been like,
the worst part for me.
That scared me than anything else. When you put the rat up like this.
And the worst part for me was the kid that he's like, "Grab my belt loop." You know, and like on TV at 10 years old, pre-cable, and I'm sitting there like this. The curses just flying through.
I'm laughing.
At 10 years old, you know, you hear the curses from your father, you know, the older friends and everything else, and this is coming through live TV, so you know the whole time I'm like this.
Oh, by the way, it's called End of Days. It's from 1999.
That was a horror.
Oh, that was a horror film?
That sounds like a Tom Cruise movie. Yeah, right? I remember that. End of Day. I don't think I watched it, but I remember when it was out and everything.
I was just looking at Bernard, his whole reaction. He's like, no, she did it again. Damn it.
We're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. So,
I know you are.
No, but she said, he's like Tom Cruise, and my head went.
Betty's a chess boxer. She knows exactly what she's doing. That's why.
And my friends keep seeing the video, and they say, "She gonna ever say something? Trust me, she gonna say something, all right."
You guys are like,
my friends are like, "Is she gonna?" And then they come back and they text me, "Oh yeah, she said something. Oh, she always did the licking." I was like, "Yeah, thank you, motherfucker, you dirty goats." I know Castlevania came out. I gotta watch that season 4 now.
This is where it all started.
Everything has led us here.
Which means we are here for a reason. All right. Where would you like to start?
The whole world's gone crazy.
We've lost many people to night creature attacks. Will you help us?
I'm sure I can do something for you.
Sisters, Hector is finally ready to start making night creatures. We could take the entire world for our own.
It's a spell. It will have the name of the person he was trying to bring back from the dead.
Oh, let me guess.
It decodes as Vlad Dracula Tepesh.
Why the fuck would anyone do that? Huh? Would you do that? I wish I could fucking kill you twice! We killed Dracula. And now we have to spend the rest of our lives making sure nobody brings him back from the dead.
When I began this journey, I had a very simple plan. That plan has evolved. The plan is now conquest. Kill everything you see. Begin!
Ready?
Hell no. But when's that ever stopped us?
You know me. I'm going to eat your soul.
Castlevania is a video game.
Oh, yeah.
And they have like 3 seasons, so the 4th season came out. So I'm interested in seeing that, of course. It's a good series. Because this is the first time I've seen, or actually second time since the Bram Stoker's Dracula, that we saw Dracula fall in love and, you know, the girl dies and he just went all out in the cartoon. And I was like, yo,
the dog dies.
Rick. Yo, I felt so bad when they killed it. I was like, why the dog? What the dog do to you? And the guy was like, kill this dog.
Yeah, it was a freaking dog. Wow.
I said, I go fuck wild too. Then he got another dog. I said, that ain't right. You went to
You know, when he got another dog, I was like, no. But
you know, I was like, don't make it a second part killing that dog too. He said, you stay here. What do y'all think about Halle Berry? I think she did an amazing job in the 3rd movie.
Wait a minute. Who?
Yes.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I bit my tongue. I was trying to get away.
Like her
I didn't
name
want to do it, like show it on here, because I did bit my tongue. I was like,
You said like she's a fruit. How do you feel about Halle Berry?
Hot berries. I bit my tongue. That's why I didn't want to show it, but you caught on to it.
What the hell is a Halle Berry? Is that a drink? What's in here? Give me one Halle Berry.
I can't even drink because my tongue is throbbing.
I liked her though in the movie.
Yeah, she did she did an amazing job. I hope they bring her back. You know.
I hope so too.
Why the 4th one is taking so long?
No, I'm still waiting on The Raid Part 3. I've never got to give up on that movie. It's supposed to be coming out.
Did you see that one, little lady?
Were you supposed to find out where I can find it?
I gotta do all this stuff.
You know everything.
I got a video edit. All right, I'll find one and I'll send it to you. How about that?
Okay. I need 1 and 2. I need both.
Do you want it in Mandalorian or you want it in English? Or is it ended?
You say Mandalorian?
I just say Mandalorian. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me today?
Hey, do you have Tubi? Like Tubi? Because it's free on Tubi.
No.
Yeah, see, I just looked right at Bird and I was like, just the sound of that word.
I was holding it back. Just a Ruby, Tubi. I was like,
Tubi, that's what it's called. It's called Tubi.
As long as that's like, I'll have a Hollerberry.
We ain't gonna let that go, right? It's like Captain America. Language!
Shit! Language!
Find the scepter. And for gosh sake, watch your language.
That's not going away anytime soon.
No, that's for Mr. West. I want to know what they're gonna do with the fourth movie of Captain America. Like what they really, I know it's gonna be Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I like, what's the storyline? I'm so curious about that.
Power Broker.
Oh,
Betty.
Wow. He gonna start it up.
Told you.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It probably would go from there.
I mean, but Jeff, you might know because you always know from the comic book stories and stuff how they follow it.
When the time of there was a shift, like after the Civil War thing, Cap was dead.
But Bucky took over at the time. Well,
exactly.
Somewhat.
He took over for a little while. He came back, and then there was a point where the super soldier serum was removed from his system, and he just aged immediately right there on the spot. He turned into a I can do this all day. Like that. Then he got the super soldier formula back because there's several variations out there, and he got a version back. And then, during the whole secret war with this whole thing, he gave up all the Captain America stuff. No, I didn't want it here. This belongs to you, Falcon. You do your thing. I'm gonna be over here. And he was just known as Steve Rogers, Super Soldier. Period. Where you see like the whole, the blue star on the chest, which I love that uniform. I have the T-shirt, and I'm like, I just think that's the best. Like they should leave Steve like that. Because now I'm seeing they're gonna bring these new Captain Americas. There's one who's a Native American. I get it. I don't like the costume because the way it was like there was another hero that was called American Eagle, and they had the whole head feathers and everything else, but it was kind of drawn insensitively. It just didn't look right. Sometimes they, you get these guys that's grew up in the cool racism that was done back in the days, the blatant racism that was just out in the open, the watermelon eating dude, like the Spirit,
right?
His helper or sidekick was Ebony White, little black kid,
yeah,
with the lips, and the whole nine,
lips,
eating, yeah, he just the curling iron or some shit like that. I'm sorry, Wes.
Language.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that noise, put that in here. There's they're trying to do better things for it. Like I just heard now that China doesn't want any more Marvel movies because of Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I put that up.
Wow.
I was just like, what did you do?
Well, because you gotta think about it from back in the days. The Mandarin was the yellow painted skin,
yeah,
Ming the Merciless looking, with the long nails and the.
The point is, they're trying to say that they're trying to do a Chu Man Fu. Am I right? Did I say that right? Chu Man Fu?
No, you didn't. No. Fu Manchu.
Fu. Oh, I'm just for the roll of mess ups right now.
That's another drink that goes with the Hollerberry.
Okay, thank you. The Hollerberries, yes.
Yeah,
the Hollerberries.
Man, Fu ain't no Hollerberry.
By the way, that's my new drink, Hollerberries.
Bruh, boy. I'm advertising for them. They ain't giving us no money.
Tropicana, like, we're gonna sue their ass. Watch.
They sold our stuff and he's making fun of our drink. Well, we gotta make that flavor. Holla Berry. Get on it. You know. But yeah, it was Fu Manchu. The evil villain was the Yellow Claw. Because like that's who Fu Manchu was actually supposed to be Shang-Chi's father. Okay. Who bred him to be the living weapon, train him in everything.
I never knew nothing about that.
Oh shit. Because see, Shang-Chi was created during the 70s height of all the karate flicks.
But isn't Shang-Chi supposed to be along with like Luke Cage and them, like in that category?
Oh yeah, he's like the best. You know, he's strictly human, has no real superpowers. They gave him some recently. You know, I think his new powers were like he can make duplicates of himself or something like that. But his main focus was he was just the best martial artist. Period. He's whooped everybody's ass.
Okay, in case you ladies don't know, Marvel had certain sections of superhero like Avengers, Fantastic Four, you know, Spider-Man collided with certain people as well as Wolverine. Then my favorite superheroes, Blade, Moon Knight, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I didn't know too much about Jessica Jones at the time.
Jessica Jones is 90s.
She came later on.
90s, yeah.
So then,
her history before TV was like maybe five or 6 years.
The Kung Fu guy, I didn't know about too much either, so he must have came later on in the scene.
Well, he was 70s. Like I said, when Bruce Lee came on, they made him. The DC, they made the dude, the Karate Kid, but they put him in the Legion of Superheroes, made him futuristic and all that kind of stuff. But it was Shang-Chi, you know, he had the long hair to the shoulders, you know, the golden and red gi with the whole nine, and he was golden bronze skinned and the whole nine. 90s they did a revamp, gave him a yin yang tattoo on one arm, which I thought was dope looking the way it looked on him.
I think I saw that, yeah.
But he was still just, you know, he was a simple fisherman. You know, he got money from traveling around the world because when he was, you know, during that time, he never had on no damn shoes. He was walking around all across the world, had a British secret agent, another girl named Liko Wu, and, you know, L-E-I-K-O Wu. And she was like the love interest / also secret agent. Jack Tarr, he was like, you know, he's supposed to be like the James Bond of this whole thing. But, you know, through the whole thing, he just kept calling him Chinaman through the whole series. And I was like, yeah, okay, we get it. And
that's bad.
Yeah, this is the way it was back then.
It was the 70s, so
yeah, it was the 70s. Like I said,
I mean, look what they did with Bruce Lee.
Yeah, you know, Fu Manchu was colored with yellow, like straight up yellow skin. Everything else with the long claw nails and everything else. There was he was even derived from another comic book called The Yellow Claw. When, you know, this is after World War II, where America hated everybody Asian. So
that's bad.
Yeah.
I want to cut it.
I want to forget
I don't want to get into like a racial thing.
No, that means, but you know, it is what it is. They, you know, Warner Brothers, all of them, they all had, you know.
Of course. All right, yeah. All right, so I got something for you guys. I don't know who want to start first. If you was given $100 million, what movie would you make?
Something I wrote. It was something original, probably from my comic book, which is coming on Kickstarter real soon.
Nice. Betty's think. I mean, Betty don't think.
You are just on a roll. Halle Berry. What was that?
Let it go, man.
Well, for some reason, my first instinct was like a remake of something, but it can be an original of any type of.
But see, that's the problem. A lot of things been remade. Like they did Footloose. I hated the remake. Hated it.
They did a remake of Footloose?
For real.
Yeah. I don't watch it
that either, but I'm like, why?
I watched it and I turned it off. I'm surprised I even went halfway through the movie, and I was like, all right, that's enough. Click. It was so stupid. I think they did a Dirty Dancing remake too.
They got a gun, dude.
I think they did that too.
I remember when they were talking about a Warriors remake. I was like, nope.
Yeah, shot the producers, shot the director, shoot everybody.
That one alone.
You can't remake that movie at all. You can't.
The whole movie on the train, first of all.
You cannot bring the 70s back what they had the original of what New York used to look like.
Right, with old Coney Island when it was scary and stuff.
You ain't got no money for that. I'm sorry. You cannot go back to that. You can't do the Bronx the way the Bronx was. You can't. You can't.
Imagine trying to do that now with all the gentrification.
all the computer backlash. No, you can't. There was a lot of remakes. Okay, one remake, a few remakes I accept. And I was watching Will Smith today talking about Aladdin. And he was like, what I did for as being a genie, it was to honor Robert Williams. And I respect him for that. He was like, I know I'm not going to top his cartoonish ways because it was funny as heck. But he said, I will honor and do my best. So he was like, I'm going to try to figure out a better way to make this enjoyable, you know? And I enjoyed it. Because my friend was like, I don't know if you guys know my friend Vinny. He was like, yo, when I saw this, I thought about you so badly. That's it, because you act just like him. And I was like, really? He was like, the stuff that he does, it remind me of you. Everything he did remind me of you, like the craziness he does. And I was like, what? So it made me go, because I didn't want to see it because, you know, I'm a huge Will Smith fan. But I was like, dude, Aladdin? So I gave it a chance.
Right.
I enjoyed it. I literally enjoyed it.
I kept hearing people trash it and everything, so that just made me not want to see it. But then it was on like Disney or whatever, and I said, okay, it was like one night there was nothing else on. I watched it. I kind of liked it. It was pretty good.
I like that.
Prince Ali, heard the princess was hot. Where is she? And that good people is why he got up cute and dropped by.
I was like, all right, how are they going to do that? And it was pretty good. I was like, oh, all right, that was pretty good. He did it in his little hip hop ways, you know? I was like, that was good. What else? I did not like the computer animation of Lion King.
Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark. Begging for scraps.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give.
Run away, Simba, and never return.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
I stopped it. I couldn't take it. I didn't even watch it all the way through.
God, I almost hate to say it, but I didn't watch the original. I never wanted to see the cartoon one because I was like, they can go all over Europe and have these white royal characters. They go to Africa and everybody got to be a damn animal. I never wanted to see Lion King. I thought that should have been about African royalty. How come you can have humans everywhere else in the world, but Africa, oh, you got to make it about animals. Nobody wants to see black royalty. There's still black royalty in Africa. So I never wanted to see Lion King. But when that doggone that last one, the computer generated Lion King came out. It was like one of the nights, nothing else on. I watched it. It was all right. And then I went back and watched the cartoon. I did it backwards.
But you never saw the cartoon?
I'm sorry?
You never saw the cartoon?
I never wanted to see it. I never wanted to see it. It should have been. Why couldn't they make them humans? Make it about like a human royal family in Africa. There's still royalty in Africa. They got to make them animals when they get to Africa. They can go all over Europe and have humans. That's just me off. I never wanted to see it. So it took me years to find it. Okay, rant over. The rant is over. I'm done.
No, Bam Bam ain't gonna get nothing.
I got what you're saying.
Bam Bam, he get no cereal. He don't get nothing. Bam Bam don't get nothing.
I feel like you're NBC. But you know Trump, he's gonna be the way he is.
Oh man. I tell you, Dez, you are hilarious. Like Bam Bam ain't never gonna get nothing. They ain't gonna get nothing.
Bam Bam, he ain't get no cereal. He don't get nothing. Bam Bam don't get nothing.
I get what she's saying, but kind of ass backwards for me. But I understand.
What did you just say? The other one.
What'd you just say, Brian? You said bass backwards.
I said not.
I'm just saying. Oh man, that's like 3 or 4. Like, dude, you gotta go buy a new tongue. Ain't gonna never get nothing. Ain't gonna get nothing. The look, boy.
Did you see her new video?
Yes. That was hilarious. Yes.
Yo, I was laughing so loud in the time. What's wrong with you now?
like it's all right.
I didn't do anything funny in this one. I was just tasting it.
I was watching the video. I was like,
you are hilarious.
My sister, she's making a show.
Like, yeah, it tastes all right. It don't like no mango.
She said, I like the first one, but the other one is like, it tastes good. And then she said, yeah, let me take a sip.
Like there was some Jack Daniels in there.
Going, ain't no damn sip.
It was that good, I guess.
She acted like she was an alcoholic.
I mean, it was just like, like it tastes all right. It don't taste like no mango. like she slept with a dude. Like it was good. It
was me controlling that one, man.
Like he was all right. It was nice. And I'm like, damn. Like,
all right, so going
like
back.
One of those scenes from the Oval. Are you tickling me?
I missed that show.
Yo, when she did that to that dude, I was like, yo, I can't watch this show. Cause like my man was like, it's all right, though. He pulling up his pants like, somebody else like it. He's like, you better get out of here with that little thing and everything. I was like, damn.
I think what I would do for my 100 million, one of my favorite comic book characters is actually I would say
get some speech help. I just, how can I stop saying Halle Berry?
I guess it's my night now, right?
We don't know the word.
Like I was like, hallelujah, Barry. I was thinking about if I had $100 million, I would make sure I would do Savage Dragon the right way.
Yo, the cartoon was all that.
You think so? You thought so?
I mean, it was for what it was. I mean, now you look at it and go like, but I mean,
I only saw 2 episodes and I couldn't find it no more.
Because there was messing with it between that Wildcats.
Wildcats was a fake X-Men, of course.
Yeah, because you look at the opening, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just like that. The one cartoon I wish they would really bring back, Inhumanoids.
Inhumanoids. The evil that lies within. Down in the fiery depths of the earth where nightmares begin. Inhumanoids. The evil that lies within.
Remember that.
Inhumanoids.
Decomposed.
No.
The cartoon.
That's another
The
thing.
cartoon
Go ahead.
just made me think of what movie I would do. Battle of the Planets.
見てこい。は。いや。星が綺麗だわ。どうしてここへ？俺がさっき連絡しておいたのさ。撃て。みんな元気だってか。よかった。こいつは変か。緊急事態発生。各忍者隊が現れた。攻撃を開始しろ。格納ポジションをしろ。ガッチャマン、また会おう。
I would love to see a live action Battle of the Planets.
Me and you will be directing that. Yes.
Battle of the
Go upstairs.
They did the live action, but I didn't like the way how they did it in Japan. Because they look too.
I'm still trying to see that one. I would love to see that one.
I would too, because I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna find it.
Well, I heard it, but I
the
didn't
trailer.
I was very disappointed in a movie that I was hoping to be to the cartoon, to be like the cartoon. Jen.
Yo,
I was so mad what I've seen. I was like, what is this crap?
And also the live action version of Fist of the North Star.
You mean to kill me.
Welcome to the future.
In a time beyond tomorrow. A new order has begun. Innocence has no chance. And only the North Star can bring back the peace.
Fist of the North Star!
Your dreams are over.
Fist of the North Star.
Kenshiro!
Oh, that was garbage.
That was wow.
That was so disappointing.
Fist of the North Star, you know, like we were talking about the video game I have. It's mad, super quick martial arts. So when it came to the live version, the dude was like doing, like he was, were you programming him? What the hell is that? Like, and
I love the disappointment, which I kind of like a little bit. Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
You open this door, Kruger! What do you think I did? I didn't do anything!
I'm having these dreams. And there's this man. And he's burned.
Don't fall asleep.
Never sleep again.
You have nothing to worry about. This won't hurt one little bit.
But you can't outdo Robin England. You can't.
Because after the second one, he wasn't scary no more. I was going to see the movie anyway.
Something about his character, I still saw him as Horshack.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the tap dances.
Because he was in Watchmen as Rorschach,
and he was also the man. No, he was one of the men in the chair in The Human Target. If you remember that show.
Oh, I heard about it.
He was one of them. It was on the DC app. I don't know if it's on HBO Max.
Is DC app still around?
No, they killed that.
Oh, they did.
Stanky killed it.
Because I used to have it.
Yeah, that was a good show. Because I like
kind of killed myself from it too.
The whole concept of the show was dope. I mean, I read the comic book, but the whole concept of the show, you know, seeing Lee Majors still, you know, able to do his thing, you know, post Fall Guy, you know, I was like, yo.
What was the name of the show, Jeff?
The Human Target.
I think I watched that, but was it Lee Majors?
He was on the show. He was like the original Christopher King. Bernie had that like, what? What the what?
What you know about Lee Majors?
Cool.
$10 Man doing the people's eyebrow way before The Rock did.
You know, that's why I got it from. He was like,
right?
I'm not guy who kissing tails, but I know man in earnest.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine, I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo.
Yeah, that was my show, The Fall Guy.
Oh, for real?
Yes! Oh my God! Why nobody never done this? And I'm getting excited because this is one of my childhoods. I'm sure you guys will remember this. The Greatest American Hero. Why they never make a movie out of it?
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Where he actually flies right. Like, you've been on the air 5 years. You still can't fly straight, bro? Come on.
Oh, that's another thing that bothered me too. He's like, like a handicapped Superman.
Like Handyman from In Living Color. Okay, we're going to fly over there.
That's what I was thinking about Damon Wayne. He said, oh,
like he's still, whoa, like, okay, that little wacky Andy Dick stuff, you know. Well, that's wacky, yeah.
You know, did you guys ever notice? I hated the 80s on certain superheroes, and I'm gonna explain why. Very racist, but I don't mean to be, but it's been shown. Most of those kids' heroes, it's always been blonde hair and blue eyes. Think about it. He-Man, blonde hair, blue eyes. G.I. Joe, Duke, blonde hair, blue eyes.
I'm going to save you.
Yes, I'm surprised Superman didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes.
One of my favorite cartoons, they had that blonde hair, blue eyed guy who was like the leader or whatever.
You know why they can't do it? Because Superman was made by two Jewish guys. That's why. Jerry
Yeah,
Dinger
it was.
two Jewish
I was
guys.
watching
the blonde guy. There's no blonde guy that's Jew. Okay? Get it right. That means you don't know nothing. God, what the hell?
I was watching Titan AD.
Twentieth Century Fox invites you to enter a universe without rules, without laws, without limits. After Earth ends, the adventure begins. Titan AE, get ready for the human race.
And of course, the hero, blonde hair, blue eyes. And I was like, what was that all about back then? You know, if you Ghostbusters, surprisingly, Winkler, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Cartoon, they made Egon blonde,
Yeah,
right?
Egon, blonde hair, blue eyes. That's just Winkler.
And I was like,
What is it? Blonde hair, blue eyes. I was like, why?
The guy
Yeah,
from Scooby Doo. What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the
Fred,
naked
blonde
chick.
hair, blue eyes.
Fred couldn't fight.
Fred.
Fred was a sissy. I would have took his
ass
necktie and be like, get your ass! Come
All like, you know, I just swear they were all stoners, straight up and down. Because Scooby and Shaggy, they were always hungry.
My
Yeah,
friend,
I want the Scooby snack.
I told my friends, I said, do you know the Jetsons? He goes, yes, I bit my tongue again. Oh my God.
The Jetsons?
Is it
I'll have a Holly Berry and a Jetson.
It must be the apple juice. the apple tooth.
I want some Halle Berry and apple juice.
So the Jetsons and Listen, I'm still numb, all right? Give me a break. I can't speak English today. I'm gonna have to have subtitles.
Woo! And then what happened?
The two dogs, if you didn't notice, is the same guy. He just, our dogs are green wagging. I can't talk no more. I'm not gonna talk no more.
Ooh.
That's it. It's not, I don't know what to say. Was that racist that every superhero in the 80s back then was blonde hair and blue eyes.
That's what the idea
Oh,
was.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. The cartoon.
That's what the idea was. That was, you know, we had to put that as the idea of the ultimate male. That, you know, that's a whole deep-seated, whole nother episode that we don't need to talk about on here. But that's what the idea was.
I'm surprised Thundercats didn't have that, you know?
Look at Lionel.
We all knew Panther was black. We knew Panther. Yo,
Yeah, you knew
when I saw
Panther was
Panther, I said, I know he's black. He was like, let me tell you something, little Lionel. Listen, you see how diesel I am?
Let me tell you something, there, Lionel. Like, you know, come on, you knew he was black already. Like, you know, Chitara was the fast, you know, blonde chick running fast. Like, you can't catch me. She's a, you know, she was a tease.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I said, she's a tease. She said, you want to touch me?
Wow, Lionel, you really grew up. Oh my God, look at you. Everything, I'm like, your hair's so soft and so okay. Oh God, the you is proud. All right, go. And you run. Like, you know, come on. Like, when they were on the ship, Lionel was like 12 years old. They go through space. Now Lionel's grown. Like, and you know,
Lionel's like,
oh wow,
I'm a man.
Yeah, you know he did. You know he came out the pod like this.
He was like, I no longer have Captain Wiggy.
I just bumped into something like, ooh. Hey, Chitara.
I can't speak English today. What is wrong with me? Somebody took my speech. Something happened. What you do to me, Betty? What you do? What you do? What you put a spell on me? Huh?
Smell on you. Next time, movie talk. You can do that right there. He said maybe that was given to you by she who shall not be named.
I'll be like Goofy.
Always cracked me up as a kid. That damn laugh.
Me too, man.
Oh my God.
Me too. But I think the Tom and Jerry's top that because Tom, when he does that scream. Oh my God. That scream.
That's why I didn't like the new Tom and Jerry movie. I couldn't get into it at all.
It was funny. I thought it was funny.
Because maybe I'm still too much of a purist. I was just still looking at the old ones. But I still remember when
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
When Jerry took that invisible formula and he popped Tom in the ass with that golf club. I'm like, ooh, I remember I had an ass whooping like that.
You know, when I was watching like one of the Tom and Jerry characters, and remember when he gave Jerry some pills or something into this bowl, and he turned around and said,
he was in Black Snake Moan, like, no.
Channel 11 messed me up because that's all I used to watch when I was a kid is Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Yeah, that's what you came home to. Then it was He-Man and Thundercats, you know.
Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, Voltron,
Woody Woodpecker.
Ghostbusters.
You can't even find Woody Woodpecker now. They try to redo him and did him everything else. Like, no. The old Woody Woodpecker. What was the Woody Woodpecker cartoon? If Woody had gone right to the police.
If Woody had gone right to the police, this would never have happened.
That was my classic one.
That was my favorite too. And I was one of them with Heckle and Jekyll. I forgot it was like my favorite too. Oh my gosh, I can't remember it. But it was funny as heck though.
Inspector Gadget.
Oh.
I loved Inspector Gadget, and then by the time the movie came out with Matthew Broderick, I was like, maybe like 20 years earlier, but
When I saw the movie, I went.
I was like, Matthew, really? Nothing else was going on at the time. Like, what were you waiting on?
No, he just killed everything. The Godzilla, the Inspector Gadget. You know, I'm surprised he wasn't in Sex in the City.
Jessica probably was like, "There's no."
I already have Mr.
Fine.
Big.
What, please? Yeah, this is all to go. All to go.
Well, I think we talked enough. It's been an hour.
Yeah, because you can't talk anymore. Halle Berry, Bass Ackwards.
don't forget the death sentence.
I couldn't even, I have nothing to retaliate with right now. I can't even retaliate.
Woo, lucky for me.
Maybe if Betty says something, I probably would.
Well, you said the Mandalorian instead of Mandarin, so that's another one.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
She like told you.
Fire!
Okay, so they had these new Flintstone vitamins, and I'm gonna try one out right now. It's she's gonna be like, ooh, it has this vitamin taste in it. Oh, yes, it is vitamin. What are you talking about?
Like, it's like,
I remember I used to pop those like I was on addiction. I was,
yeah.
They said take one a day. Man, I was like, I went outside and I was like,
Get off me! Get off me!
what happened? He's ODing on Flintstone vitamins. We gotta pump his stomach.
what's wrong with him? I said, well, guys, it's been fun as always. We're gonna have to cap it off right here. Thank you again for watching on the gallery. I want to make sure I'm speaking English right now. Did I say cap it off correctly? Because I don't trust myself no more.
I'm just sitting there laughing because I'm looking at Betty and Dad. They look like toothpaste commercials right now. They both just waiting. Like, they said, "Come on, give me one. Come on, give me one."
Oh
like,
my God!
You in church to cuss about somebody. Like, you just like, come on.
Thank you guys for being on Movie Talk. To be continued next week.
Yes. Next week on Movie Talk.
Oh my God! Thank you, Des, Betty, and my boy Jeff. I'm gonna have to cut this off. I can't talk no more.
What did you say? What is his name?
I don't want to be like last week when I said, "Hey, Betty, what's it?" And you guys like, "Hey, is this part of the show?"
I think he really left. Yeah, he left. All right. See y'all later. I gotta go to work.
Because I didn't know I end myself out. And I was like, wait a minute, why am I off? And then Ray Oaks is still on. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Hey, Betty, guess what?
What?
Hot dang!